Family Visa in Dubai. Still, you are entitled to accompany your family members by means of a UAE Family Visa, if you are an expatriate residing in the UAE under a residence visa. Still, it's important to note that not all individualities have the honor of accompanying their dependents, as there are specific criteria that must be fulfilled in order to do so. How to sponsor for UAE Family Visa? In order to facilitate the sponsorship process for a UAE Family Visa, one must adhere to the following set of requirements as mandated by the relevant authorities. 1. Financial stability. The sponsor must demonstrate a stable and sustainable fiscal standing, eyeing the capability to support the patronized existent and their dependents. Expatriates are needed to retain a yearly payment of no lower than 4,000 United Arab Emirates dirhams or a yearly payment of 3,000 United Arab Emirates dirhams along with accommodation. 2. Accommodation. The sponsor must retain suitable accommodation that meets the norms set by the UAE government. 3. Medical tests. Furthermore, it's obligatory for all adult family members to successfully complete a medical fitness assessment conducted at a health installation authorized by the government of the UAE. The individualities will suffer comprehensive webbing for both HIV and tuberculosis. The UAE doesn't presently admit same-coitus marriage, accordingly rendering it unfeasible to finance a partner within a same-coitus cooperation. Which occupations qualify for a UAE Family Visa? As of 2019, there are presently no designated occupational orders that retain the eligibility to take over the backing of their recognized family members for the UAE Family Visa. All eligible Aboriginal workers who satisfy the Quest payment criteria are entitled to finance their separate dependents for occupancy in the UAE. WHO. Can you sponsor for a UAE Family Visa? Spouse. If you are a Muslim resident, you have the opportunity to sponsor 2 wives, subject to meeting specific criteria outlined by the General Directorate of Residency and Foreigners Affairs, GDRFA. Son. This is only applicable if the sons fall within the age range of 18 years or younger. If the sons have reached the age of majority, it is still possible to assume their sponsorship, albeit exclusively if they are enrolled as students, and solely until they reach the age of 21. Furthermore, in the event that the sons have reached the age of 18, it is mandatory visit to the UAE on a biannual basis, provided they are pursuing their education overseas. Failure to comply with this requirement will result in the cancellation of their UAE visa. Daughter. Sponsorship for your daughters is only applicable if they are in an unmarried status. Parents. You can engage in a sponsorship arrangement for your parents, subject to meeting the following specified conditions. You can provide sponsorship for both parents, unless one of them has deceased. A deposit of 2,500 United Arab Emirates dirhams is required as a guarantee for each parent. We kindly advise you to verify the current fee with the relevant department, as it may be subject to change. You must obtain a medical insurance policy for your parents. Your remuneration package consists of a fixed monthly salary of 20,000 United Arab Emirates dirhams or the option to receive 19,000 United Arab Emirates dirhams along with the provision of a 2-bedroom accommodation. Stepchildren. You can sponsor your stepchildren, provided that you obtain a duly authorized no objection certificate from the biological parent in written form. The stepchildren visa has a validity of 1 year and is eligible for renewal. Can a woman sponsor her family members for a UAE Family Visa? Indeed, it is within her capabilities to do so. However, it is worth noting that the eligibility requirements for a female individual to act as a sponsor for her family members seeking to relocate to the UAE are comparatively more stringent than those imposed upon their male counterparts. The eligible beneficiaries she can sponsor include her spouse and offspring. The individual is required to achieve a minimum monthly remuneration of 10,000 United Arab Emirates dirhams, or alternatively, 8,000 United Arab Emirates dirhams in addition to provided accommodation. The individual is required to be employed in a technical engineering role, an educational position, or a profession within the healthcare industry, such as a physician or a nurse. In select instances, subject to authorization from the DR&D, provided that the woman possesses a satisfactory monthly income, she may be eligible for sponsorship, regardless of her occupation falling outside the aforementioned categories. If the individual possesses a spouse who possesses the capability to provide sponsorship for the children, it is not permissible for the individual to undertake said responsibility independently. Based on the available evidence, it is highly likely that the husband is the responsible party. How to apply for UAE Family Visa? UAE Family Visa can be sponsored by either the expatriate or their employer. As an expatriate residing in a foreign country, it is essential that you promptly initiate the process of submitting a UAE Family Visa application within a time frame of 60 days subsequent to the issuance of your personal UAE residence visa. Documents required for a UAE Family Visa. UAE Visa application form, online or through a registered typing office. Attested passport copies of the family members who are being sponsored. Passport-sized photographs of the sponsored family members. Medical clearance certificate for any family member who is 18 years of age or older. Xerox copy of the sponsor's employment agreement or corporate contract. Verification of the sponsor's monthly remuneration. Official marriage certificate. Verification of lodging in the UAE, specifically the duly registered tenancy agreement. Recent bill for utility services. Validity for a family visa in Dubai. The Dubai Family Visa offers a validity period of 2-3 years, with the option to renew through our comprehensive programs. It is the sponsor's responsibility to proactively initiate the renewal process prior to the expiration date, ensuring timely completion. Failure to do so will necessitate adherence to a thorough and structured procedure.